Hello everyone, welcome to Gyan Niketan Girls School. This is my another video for the revision of class 12th. Today I will discuss about cyber law. Cyber law as it is the part of the legal system that deals with the cyberspace, internet and with the legal issues. It covers a broad area like freedom of expression, access and utilization of the internet and online security or online privacy. Generally, it is known as the law of the web. In this term, we will try to understand why we need cyber law. It is all about the freedom, our digital freedom, so that we can access the most of the resources available on the internet. What is the importance of cyber law? Cyber law plays a very important role in this new epoch of technology. It is important as it is concerned to almost all aspects of activities and transactions that take place either on the internet or other communication devices. Whether we are aware of it or not, but each action and each reaction in cyberspace has some legal and cyber legal views. So, according to this, we can understand that why the cyber law is most important. Nowadays, our most of the work has been done using internet and digital technology. Here we are going to share our personal information and other information frequently on internet. Someone who can access your personal information without your consent, they can harm you. So for this purpose, we need some cyber law. The Information Technology Act of India 2000. According to Wikipedia, the Information Technology Act, which is also known as IT Act, is an act of the Indian Parliament number 21 to 2000. It was notified on 17th October 2000. It is the most important law in India that deals with the digital crimes or cyber crimes and electronic commerce. It is based on the United Nations Model Law of Electronic Commerce 1996 ancestral model recommended by the General Assembly of United Nations by a resolution dated 30 January 1997. After that, we have improved some other IT Act, but before that we are going to discuss the important points of IT Act 2000. The first act has given birth to new business to companies to issue digital certificates by becoming the certificate authorities. This act allowed the government to issue notice on internet through e-governance. Email is now considered as a valid and legal form of communication. Digital signatures are given legally validity within the act. The communication between the companies or between the company and the government can be done through the internet. Addressing the issues of security is the most important feature of this act. It introduced the construct of digital signature that verifies the identity of an individual on internet. In case of any harm or loss done to the company by criminals, the act provided a remedy in the form of money to the company. According to all these points, we can easily understand what is the key feature of IT Act 2000. It has restricted the unauthorized access of digital information by providing certificates, digital certificates and digital signatures. It has given a new way to perform the e-commercial and electronic businesses. The mode of communication was only by mean of emails, which was a valid communication system. So these are the main key features of IT Act 2000. Let us discuss the IT Act. The Information Act 2000 provide legal recognition to the transaction done via an electronic exchange of data and other electronic means of communication or electronic commerce transaction. Some of section under IT Act 2000 are given below. You can see that sections 67A, 67B, 67C, 68, 69, 70, and 71. All these sections are performing some special activities, and according to this, we have concern that there are some penalty given for these things. 67A, publishing images containing sexual acts, and it will give imprisonment of up to 7 years or and with fine up to rupees 10 lakhs. The 67B, publishing child porn of predating children's online. It also contain penalty, financial and physical penalties. The 67C is failure to maintain record. The 68 failure refusal to comply with orders. The 69 failure refusal of decrypt data. The 70 section 70 is securing access or attempting to secure access to a protected system. 71 is mispresentation. All these acts contain physical and financial penalties. So today we will discuss rest we will discuss later on. Thank you. Bye for now.